10:12. All right, not bad. A little bit late. Whoa, what? The lights hasn't been live for 2 minutes, but sure. Okay, let's see how the audio sounding. Gotta check my channels. Where am I streaming to? X.com. That's my audio. Good. Oh, okay, not bad. Cool. Cool. Then check. I don't know. I guess I don't need my dashboard. Hey, 8:31. Nice. And we got some comments. Cool. I got stuff to do today then. All right. Wait, is this it? No, wait. Stop the ads. Stop them. I want to just see my channel. Go to channel. Yeah, there we go. Audio sounds pretty good. Might be a little low. Not bad. Check input. Setting. Click for more layouts. I don't care. StreamYard's trying to get me to use their stuff. Ha. I'm a streaming pro. I know what I'm doing, kind of. All right, and then speaking of, Twitch stream is good. How's audio? Yeah, not bad. Yeah, we're not picking up other audio. Cool. I think we're good. Think we are good. All right. Yeah, getting started late as usual. I almost got on. It's like, all right, I was gonna get on, and then I'm still doing Infinite. There we go. Okay. I don't have to do Infinite anymore. And I got a legit camera set up now. So I'm using my other computer. But almost got on my laptop. And then I was just thinking, man, yeah, I need a way to be able to separate out the chat so I could at least see the chat and see what's going on and then be able to show stuff at the same time. And I was going to try to change my layouts and stuff because that's what I was messing with on Friday. But then decided, hey, I can, if I just, rather than going and setting up another screen, which I debated, I almost went and got another monitor and connected to my laptop so I could sit at the counter. And then it's just like, wait, I have another computer here. Just go ahead and switch it over. It had been a minute. The only thing I was worried about was that NVIDIA Broadcast was being kind of weird. So NVIDIA Broadcast, yeah, broadcast app. It's what I'm using to automatically remove myself, my background. So I was gonna try to do that, but then I don't know. I've had trouble with NVIDIA Broadcast in the past where it just doesn't connect for some reason. So it just like won't let me download the updates, which is weird. But I don't know. I guess with this one it worked. Version 1.4, I had to go get a like offline downloader and get that to work. But for this one, it was fine, I guess. So I don't know. Anyway, oh wait, I wonder what this is gonna do. Uh-oh. I've got a system that like automatically. So I'm recording this video straight to a network drive, and then I have a thing that runs right now that will grab files in that network drive. I guess I'll just turn it off for now. It's probably gonna freak out. As part of my system, eventually to automatically turn streams into content. Did I already kill it? I might have already killed that one. So that might have been. It might be good. Where is that? There it is. All right. Is that guy still running? It is still running. All right. I'm gonna stop you for now. Part of the system is to drop these streams into a network drive and then have a thing that automatically grabs those stream files and then it will put them in their own folder so that I can have a folder for the name of that file and then run another thing later to then actually get the transcript and then give me all the audio or whatever, the transcript from the entire stream. And then I can use the text from the stream to be able to create other stuff. So I think that's really going to be the focus for this week. So I don't know. Last week had a lot of stuff going on. So I guess that's more what's going on this week is brand stats is let's see, weekly review is really what's happening here. So I don't know if I can update that. but I'll figure that out. Anyway, so yeah, so then I was going to stream on the laptop. It's like, you know what? I should just stream on my legit streaming setup that I was using for gaming. So here we are. We're using the gaming setup instead. And I think we're off to a good start. I got the audio working, which is good. I've got a decent microphone. It might be a little low. I think my other uh, headset microphone is a little bit better sometimes, as far as like audio, as loud as being as loud. I have an air conditioner that's right behind me, so that's kind of an issue. But this thing I think is tweaked enough that it'll cancel out the noise pretty well. Also have I think multiple levels of noise canceling happening right now, which is probably a little bit overkill, but you know, it works. It'll get the job done. But yeah, the other thing with this is like I can stand. This is a standing desk, so we can do some standing streaming, which is nice. Can stream all day. Eventually, I'll get back to this one. This will be. I streamed a good solid month, I think, when Satisfactory came out. Satisfactory 1.0 came out. I was on this bad boy for like a solid month streaming. It was great. So looking forward to going back and doing that eventually. But first, we've got to automate some stuff. We've got to build some apps, and then eventually we'll get back to full-time game streaming. But that's a long ways off. Or you know, it's you know, maybe not that long off. But priorities first. So let's see. My stats. Oh, I forgot to switch. I'm on Wi-Fi, so hopefully this is good. I forgot to switch to. I was going to go wired. Let's see. How's this sounding? I think we're okay. Camera angle's not super flattering. I have to fix that. All right. Oh wait, where's my oh, I'm not even logged in. All right. Whatever. Let's do that. Twitch TV. Log in. My last pass is not logged in. That's kind of annoying. Let's see. Hang on. All right. Where's my login? Copy that. Cool. And I need to do my auth. There we go. Cool. Remember me. There we go. Nice. All right. Now I can get to my admin dashboard. That's what I was looking for. Creator dashboard? That's what I want. Manage stream. That's what we're looking for. All right. Cool. So I just move this over here. Hey, there we go. Sweet. That's what I was used to on my other one. So we're good to go there. Good stuff. I've got TikTok ready to go. Got to do that eventually. And then, yeah, YouTube's looking good. So I don't know. Hopefully my Wi-Fi will hold. And X is going, so we're good there. So sweet. Yeah, then YouTube dashboard looking good. I think I got 6 subscribers over the weekend, so that's cool. I will take that. And Sam Altman doing Sam Altman things. Let's see. Go to my community. There we go. This is crazy, actually. I think I got like 8. Hey, I have totally missed this. That's awesome. Yeah, thanks for posting, Vlad. Gonna have to reply to that. Good stuff. Cool. Actually, I'm gonna take a break for a quick minute, and I will be right back. I don't think I even have a man. I don't have a BRB screen on here. I need to do that. But I will be right back. So hold tight. Do I have my camera working? I don't know if I can show this yet. I have a. Should get that bad boy set up again. All right. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right. We are back. We are good to go. Cool, cool. What I miss? What I miss? Anything? Nothing? All right, we're good. We're good. Um yeah, X get some activity. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, so this is good. Starting to get some activity in the old school community, which is cool. Started having it in automation literally a couple days ago. Nice. Background mostly in video editing, social media. Nice. Grew 2 pages organically to 27,000 and 50,000 followers, totaling 50 million views. Wow. Motivational Instagram brand, the other TikTok page with AI enhanced photos. Taught me a lot about content, growth, outreach, AI, leveraging attention. Right now, I'm focused on learning the technical side of it and building AI automations for businesses to solve their problems and save time. Did a bit of coding too, nothing crazy, but applying some things is gonna go. Join this community, connect with other driven, curious people who are interested in innate and AI automation, especially open to bounce ideas, share progress, and just keep each other accountable. Awesome. That's a solid intro, Vlad. I'm replying correctly. Okay, cool. Really glad to have you here. Let's see. Background is mostly video editing and social media. Yeah, would love to yeah, would love to know more about your channel growth. I guess channels, about growing channels. And I guess, yeah, probably let's see. Automated a shorts channel a while ago. Curious, see what you were, what your process was like. So you nailed it. I don't know. Need to go super long. Probably don't need to have like crazy responses, but yeah, this is super joined for all the right reasons. Awesome. And Vlad was on the stream, I think, on Thursday last week. So that's where he came from. So that was great. Glad to have Vlad here. The rest of this I kind of already did that. I mostly did all my school activity stuff this morning. Again, don't want to show off people's paid communities too much. So yeah, did all that first, then I could show off my community. I don't mind showing that, but yeah, I guess I was gonna say let's do my normal activities. So it's gonna be rough. I think Saturday was pretty good. Saturday was actually pretty active. Sunday not so much. Oh wait, maybe yeah. No, okay. I was like, I don't think I hit too much. So Saturday I had 38, so not bad. Saturday 15th. Is that it? Yeah. Is already wow, really? Saturday 16th. Oh, so I didn't get the 15th yet. So 15th, 32 activities. Cool. Drag that down. 32. Bringing that average up. Or not. Oh, wait, it takes it a minute, I think, to calculate. Yeah, there we go. All right. Wow. A little laggy. All right, and then 16th was Saturday. So that one, again, I think I had 30 some on Saturday. 38 on Saturday. So we're slowly climbing. All right, all right. Give that a second to calculate. Okay, 17.6. Sunday, 2. Yeah, Sunday I kind of was out doing stuff and didn't. Oh wow, what was that? Weird. I don't want to do that. Chill out, bro. All right. Sunday was 2, and not quite right yet. Oh no, did I break my formula? Okay, cool. It's like that's not good. Okay, cool. So I know it has some stuff. Hey, Danilo. Good morning. How's it going, man? How was it going? I saw you were in the community too. So thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. What's your week looking like? How's your Monday morning? I would assume you're in similar time zone. Still morning-ish for you. All right. So yeah, getting some activity, which is kind of cool. Nice to be part of it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, happy to have you, man. Appreciate it. Very happy to have you. Yeah, what was it's growing. That's what I was gonna say. Pretty crazy. We're up to 116 members. I think it was at like 108 just on Friday. So pretty cool. We're getting there slowly but surely. I gotta increase the social media output. That's kind of the lesson I think I'm learning here. And the school activity. I mean, just like being active is going to help as well. Just having like the little touch points, but the social media is going to be the big one. I saw a good strategy, I guess, over the weekend. So that's what I was going to say. I found one of the communities I was in. I was chatting with some people, and what do we got? Morning was just checking emails, trying to install. Oh yeah, the Frappe CRM. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned that the other day. Okay, you decided to go with Frappe. Nice. Yeah, because you said you had a machine that's running that. You have like a local machine that you were running some stuff on. I believe you said it was an old gaming computer that you're actually running some stuff on. So yeah, hopefully that sounds like fun. Sounds like that'd be a good time. Yeah, I mean, I probably would start looking at something like that myself here in a little bit. That was kind of my motivation for Upwork, was going to be to try to get, I don't know, fund some business investments as far as like a Mac Mini or something like that. So I think I was talking about that the other day. But yeah, that sounds like fun though. Frappe CRM. There's some pretty cool like open source projects like that. Frappe, and then I don't know. I was thinking about like Rocket Chat. I think is another one that's like an open source, basically like an open source Slack, which I think would be really useful. So I don't know. Can't go wrong with some open source stuff like that. But yeah, social media definitely is gonna probably be more the focus this week. I mean, I think finally got a little bit of Upwork traction this week, or last week, which is good. A bit of a slow roll, but I think there's progress happening there, which is good. So I'm gonna try to balance between that and then still trying to do this stuff. So, social media, school, and then what else? Got a lot going on. Probably too much. I still have to do the Wave app, so I got to work on that. Did make some progress on that, which is good. On Friday, I finally got Android push notifications, which is huge. So that's a big win. I guess that's the only thing. Okay, I don't have an iOS simulator on this computer, so that's the only problem. I can't really show the app on here, but I do have Android, so I guess I could do an Android simulator on here instead. So I can still show the Wave app, I guess, through that. So that's kind of cool. But Founder Street. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. I guess, I don't know if that would be helpful, but yeah, I think it's Rocket Chat. Let me see. Rocket Chat. Yeah, Secure Comms OS. Yeah, so they're pretty big on security. I forgot about that. So that's kind of cool. So like if you needed basically, because you can self-host it and connect it. So you heard about it? Nice. Yeah, okay. So I don't know. If you care about that, security is like a concern for you on all that, then you can have your own self-hosted Slack, basically. Then be able to connect it up with your CRM, that kind of thing. Automate within it and all that. So I don't know. That was something I was kind of looking into at one point. also because I don't know, I still wanted, I guess, basically what this is, T3 chat, uh, um, basically like a better AI chat app where you could just connect up to all the different models at once and then be able to really, I kind of wanted to have like different channels, and I kind of showed that before. I kind of had like an n8n workflow that was like that would actually have, you know, a bunch of different AIs together and then different options to be able to call different groups of them and then have them like chat together or like chat off of each other's responses. So basically, I mean, I feel like that's kind of the future, but I don't know. We'll see. At least the near future, because I feel like when I was working full time, I basically lived in Slack, and so just be sending chat messages all day. So see that being the way that business would operate now, where you just chat with your AI bots instead. I mean, and or basically both. I mean, I kind of agree with the whole theory of like, AI employees or whatever. You'd have like the real people, and then you'd have your chat AIs. So I feel like that's where things are going to be for a while, at least until they can do everything on their own, and then then we'll kind of just exactly right, yeah. I mean, it's either Teams or Slack. I mean, and Microsoft did a good job on that, by the way, because like at first man, I was trying to remember. Yeah, so like I remember one of the companies I worked at, they were using Slack, and then they stopped using Slack because it got too expensive, and so they switched to Teams. And this was like when Teams had just started, and I think Microsoft realized that Slack was killing it, so Microsoft built their own, and it was awful because I don't know, it was like it was basically only a chat app. Like it could not do much at all. But I mean, I think they really stepped it up, especially, I mean, they had to after COVID, because this was like pre-COVID. But it seems like it's gotten much better. So Teams is way more in line with Slack, which is good. And even, I don't know, then Slack got acquired by Salesforce and all that stuff. So like Slack's kind of going through its own changes. But I don't know, probably due for a new one. Somebody to reskin Rocket Chat and sell that instead. Sell it at a decent price. But oh wow, it actually kind of makes me wonder, like, interesting. That's probably like the next step would be like a chat platform that already has AI built in, rather than I mean, like Slack is a chat platform that integrates AI. Teams is also a chat platform that integrates AI. But if you had a platform based on AI first, that would be crazy. Really? Never use Slack? Yeah, nice. Only use it with the IT team. Yeah, exactly. I think that's a big part of it too. I think Slack is just more it's very integration heavy, or integration friendly. So that was I think a big reason why Slack became a favorite for a lot of tech people, because it made it really easy to connect a bunch of different apps, and you could just get like a bunch of different notifications about things and have channels dedicated to like updates and that kind of thing, so you can keep an eye on how projects are going and whatnot. So so I think that's why it ended up being more IT focused. It's definitely more for the nerds. Microsoft just saw the opportunity to, like, offer a competing product. Got to keep you in the same ecosystem. Um. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. I was just thinking about that. Like I have to build a chat platform that's AI first. I mean, I'm sure it's already happening. I guess that's kind of what Glue one of them. Glue. That's not. Yeah, it's Glue.ai, I think. Yeah, work chat app focused for AI assisted conversations. Yeah. So yeah, they spotted this. Man, they're even using the same font as Slack. That's crazy. More signal, less noise. It's like literally the same font as Slack. Are they allowed to do that? What font is that? Is my font ninja working? There we go. Is Teams? I mean, yeah, I know Slack. I know Slack's getting pretty expensive. That's why they tried to like roll it into Averta STD, Averta standard. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's why. I mean, also with Salesforce acquiring Slack for whatever it was like $28 billion or something like that. So yeah, Slack was already getting expensive, and then Salesforce bought it, and they're like, hey, let's make it. We gotta get our money back, so we gotta make it more expensive. But I haven't looked at Teams. I know Teams is actually pretty cheap. But is this a Google font? This is from, man, good for this guy. If this is the one that made the Slack font. Yeah. yeah, I'm not surprised. It's a bummer. It's a good product, but yeah, I think it's just gotten a little bit out of control. Especially especially after the Salesforce acquisition. It was already on its way up, and then it's only gotten worse. So I haven't looked at it recently, actually. We were gonna use it for the app. I was actually kind of pushing the guys to do that. So $875 per user per month, and then I don't know. I wonder what the enterprise pricing is like. But man, business is $18 per user per month. So hey, Vlad, how's it going, man? Thanks for just saw you posting on here. So thanks for joining, and thanks for the post. It's awesome, man. How was the rest of the Hormozi stream? So I caught some of it, but I watched it for a little while on Saturday. I mostly wanted to see where it was going to start, and then I was waiting to see what his five guests were going to be, and then realized like, oh, this is actually going to take a long time. So so I didn't end up sticking around for the whole thing, but I do want to go back and watch it because like I saw Alex Becker was on there, so like that was cool. I know they've been buddies for a long time, so I wanted to see how that conversation went, and I didn't actually catch the rest of it. I mean, he brought out like one of the gym guys first. It's like I don't know who this guy is, but I mean, I'm sure it's good. But it was cool to see him do his live draw paper advice thing. That's been going well. First stream was like, it was like 10 hours. I know. I kept like checking through the day, and it's just like, man, he's still going. Like I thought it had stopped, but it was still going. And I mean, he probably is actually still live right now, just because he's the bundle's on sale until tonight. I was debating. It's like, can I make this work? I could probably shift some money around to be able to buy a bundle. I mean, it's a tax write-off. I just don't know that I don't know that my business credit card has enough room to pay for that right now. My business credit card is a little bit lacking in credit. Oh, he's not live right now. What's going on? Slacking. Wait, what time is it? Let's see. Wait, so Pacific time. What time is it Pacific? It's 8:40. So I thought he was going live at 8ish. So I don't know, maybe not. Maybe he'll be on later. But yeah, crazy. Yeah, he's getting some good stats on it too. 1 million views in a stream. That's insane, actually. That's actually really insane. Craziness. Yeah, I figured that. Not this time. Couldn't stretch a $6,000 bundle this time, but maybe next time. But I thought it would have been cool. It would have been. I like the idea of like, oh man, I would totally give away 3 million books. When I saw yesterday, his counter was like up to over 2 million. So that's insane. That would have been a cool giveaway. Like I thought it would have been a good investment for the group. Would have been awesome to have have a link for when you join the community. Like, hey, I got a free Alex Hormozi book for you. You just have to pay for the shipping. So I was like kind of debating that. Like that'd be nice. That'd be a nice thing to have. But man, super cool. So yeah, I'll be anxious to go back and check that out. Yeah, 7 hours and 18 minutes. That was yesterday, and then his other stream. Oh wait, I guess these aren't going to show up. It'd be lives. 1 hour streamed a year ago. Whoa. There's the Leeds launch from last year. Yeah, crazy though. Launching live again. So yeah, hopefully he's back to normal today. Get to get his life back. It's pretty awesome though. Some guys, I think, some people in school were doing some cool stuff where they were doing a like a live watch party and stuff, which is cool. Yeah, he had like a launch thread. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. I only did the VIP thing, so I think I paid like whatever $30 to get the book, and I think he said the audiobook was included, so I know the audiobook's out. And I forget, he threw something else in there too. So at least if you had already paid for the book, you got the audio book and something else. I think you get a copy of like the live stream or whatever. But I don't know if they're not gonna take it down off of YouTube, then it might still be here. You can just watch it whenever. So we'll see. But yeah, no, for sure, can't go wrong with the audiobook. It is funny. I actually took his advice at one point where I didn't do it for leads, but I did it for $100 million offers, where I actually like listened to the audiobook while reading the actual paper book, just to kind of get like both. And it is kind of cool. It does actually kind of like really immerse you in that book, where you're both listening and reading it at the same time. So might have to do it for this one. It's kind of cool. I didn't do it for leads. Probably need to do leads. I have the book, but yeah. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool to, I don't know, really kind of focus in on it. So, but yeah, audiobook is good too. I am pretty good at just like listening to things passively, so I do that a lot. Good for like the gym. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, I thought the live stream was like 10 hours. So yeah, maybe they did. I know YouTube. Yeah, with the free book, you still had to pay for shipping. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they said shipping all over the world, and it's like couldn't do it because yeah, if you're going international, then that's gonna be an issue. You're gonna run into some stuff that's gonna be super expensive to ship, and just like a whole different process. But that's not a bad deal though. Not a bad deal to pay for your own shipping. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the 10 hours though. Well, I was gonna say, I think YouTube's weird about live streaming. I think YouTube will automatically cut off your stream after 12 hours. You just have to reset the stream. Like there's not much. I don't think there's anything you can do, because I know a lot of like the gaming streamers run into that, where they basically just have a hard reset at 12 hours and just have to restart the stream again, or literally just like stop and start so that they can stream again, because it'll just like kill it for you. So but I think he's probably good. He probably wanted to cut out the other stuff. They probably just wanted to do like the webinar stuff. I wonder where this starts. I mean, yeah, exactly. There's definitely like 24-hour live streams, because that's what, like lo-fi girl and all that stuff. But I think they're literally like restarting the stream behind the scenes, so you don't really see it, but YouTube doesn't capture the. I mean, and maybe it's for like the VODs. It might be more for the VOD, because yeah, like lo-fi girl doesn't have VODs, I guess, something like that. Yeah, exactly. So I think it might be more of a VOD situation. But I don't know. That also could have changed. So it could be different now. I don't remember. So I just know like Twitch is always good about it. Twitch is like doesn't care. Like they want you to go for weeks on end, whatever the crazy like 32-day subathon or whatever that people will do. So YouTube not as much. YouTube would rather you post a video than go live. So yeah. But yeah, crazy stream though. That was pretty cool. I'm anxious to go back and check out the rest of it again, because I kind of stopped after. Yeah, I got through the beginning, and then I got through basically when we started bringing out the live guests, because I was like, oh man, we're already at like 3 hours. I was like, I gotta go do other stuff. I can't sit here and watch this all day. I thought it was only gonna be like 2 hours long, but good for him, man. Like 10 hours a day is crazy. It's a long stream. I've done it for gaming, so I've streamed a game for like 10 hours. Like that's not bad, but to do that, like, I mean, clearly he loves it, so clearly he has the capacity to do such things. But man, pretty cool though. Pretty cool. Craziness. So I don't know. It was cool that like he had had that whole other system. It was very tempting to like see what he was going to do with all that, because I know he had been talking about all the like the business I don't know, whatever you call them, where he'd been inviting or letting businesses come out for consulting and stuff. So it made a lot more sense that he'd been doing that for a while. It seemed like, yeah, like $5,000 a business to come out and talk to him directly. He's like, that seems like a good deal. Like it seems like a good value. Yeah, exactly. Right. Perfect example. Somebody giving free value over many years and compound in one launch. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I think he's even talked about that too, where it's like you can kind of you can you can spend it at some point. So the longer you can wait to spend it, the more return you can get. So he's definitely cashing in right now because with a big ask. But at the same time, I mean, yeah, cashing in like 2+ years of analyzing businesses and being able to give data back is pretty cool. It's a pretty powerful thing. So uh, yeah, and then whatever, spending the last 2 years at the same time, like giving away free value the entire time too. So yeah, pretty crazy. I'll be curious to see what happens. I mean, the last live stream was pretty nuts. So you might be I don't know, pushing into the upper tiers with this one. So pretty cool. 3 million books is kind of insane to do in what, a weekend. So that's some big numbers. I don't even know what that uh what's typical. That's actually really insane. He has 3 million subscribers, so basically it's like 1-to-1 subscribers to book sales. So that's pretty ridiculous. But I don't know. Yeah, I was just kind of like I was pretty impressed. The like the amount of like long-term play is kind of insane, where it's like he basically is like created like the a book free subscriber. Yeah, exactly. Like it's kind of insane. But he's created like such a huge long-term system where, I mean, and he's been talking about it, but it's like crazy to see the execution of teach people the stuff so that he can kind of hone his own customers for the future. So he's like developed the whole process of like, this is how I want you to work. So you go learn how to work. And then when you get good enough, come to me. And then, then we can work together and then I can invest in your company. And then now I've trained you basically indirectly to make money for me. And now we're good to go. And then you just keep doing that. So got the Guinness Book of World Records, most books sold in 24 hours in nonfiction. Really? Okay, I know that I knew he had the Guinness Book of World Record person there. I wasn't exactly sure what that was for. So, that's awesome. Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's developed like this crazy huge ecosystem and basically like this massive funnel to be able to bring him good business. So, it's the long play for sure, but I think, yeah, I mean, it's only a matter of time, like you said. So, but yeah, just the craziness. Most sold for nonfiction was 1.4 million in 24 hours. Wow, that's crazy. What did he get? Because he got over that. I know when I looked like later in the day, he was already at like 1.7 or something like that. So he was well over it. But that's crazy because I think yesterday I popped on the stream for a minute and he was at like 2 point something. He's already almost to 3 million. So craziness. That's a lot of books. It's a lot of books sold. And just like the the pure genius of like, oh, you're not buying books. It's a donation. You're donating books. So like no mention of buying books at all. I mean, I guess except for like, the people that uh, you know, we plebs at the bottom that can't spend $6,000 on books. Like we were buying regular books, but like the businesses were donating. So the tax write-off thing was pretty tempting. So I definitely get that. But man, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Oh, it's funny because like I remember Gary Vee doing the same thing where he did it with well, he did it with NFTs back in the day, whatever, back in the day, which was only whatever 6 years ago, where because I did one of them where it's like for every, I forget, like for every 20 books or something you bought, you would get an NFT. So so he kind of was doing the same thing. He's like, I want the book out there. I don't care what you do with them after you buy them. So like buy them in groups and give them to people and all that kind of stuff. So similar tactic, uh, which is pretty funny. But this was kind of like a whole nother level. And of course, like the whole NFT thing kind of exploded. I'm sure it'll be back, but exploded for now. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool what Alex did. But then yeah, again, like you said with the ecosystem, like not only then creating a system to teach people, but then having now a platform that he's like an investor in. So he's like, oh, cool. Like, and you need to build a business, you can build a business on my platform, and you can pay me to build the business so that I can then invest in your business eventually later. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like it's it's pretty nuts how well it's been planned out. Like that's pretty cool to see. Pretty interesting. So definitely think that was a big play towards his billionaire status. If he's not there already, this is definitely heading in the right direction. So probably not too much more he needs to do at this point to get there. And I guess I don't know. Then move the goalpost once he hits a billion, go to 10 billion and 100 billion. So I mean, I guess that's probably where he's targeting. If he's looking at Elon and Bezos, you need the platform. School, unfortunately, is probably not quite that universal, but it's close. And I mean, I guess if it gets to the point that it's basically like if they're going live stream and trying to do, I mean, I guess like, yeah, if you created a platform that is essentially Shopify and a social media platform rolled into one, which I think is probably the direction that school's going, then yeah, then you're actually in a pretty good spot. So that would make sense. That's probably actually the big term, the big plan. Yeah, ecosystem is a great way to put it. So yeah, that's a good call, Vlad. That's kind of crazy, actually. I bet that's the direction he's going. We figured it out. We got it. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, all right. Alex Hormozi, good stuff. Hats off to you, man. Good job. Good job. $100 million money models. I'm really looking forward to this book too. I think it's, I don't know. He's kind of been talking about it more, and it makes a lot of sense to try to like come up with your money model and how you can create. I mean, I guess get money from getting a customer. Pretty smart stuff. Pretty cool. Oh man. All right, what else do we got? We're already 45 minutes in. How about that? We're cruising. We are cruising right now. I was thinking about going like on a whole like Excalibur thing. We'll map out this whole plan. Do you know you need to create a new container to update it in if it's self-hosted on Docker? So if I guess what do you mean? So if you need to create a new container to update in if it's self-hosted on Docker. So I mean, it's up to you, I guess. Like, so let's see. So init has one. Depends on what you're trying to do, I guess. So like, so init has a starter kit, and there's an init Docker image that they offer. So like, you can just get to that, right? But then you could install your own, I guess. If you're installing your own init Docker image, then occasionally, yeah, you probably do need to like update your Docker file to actually have the new version of Docker, the new version of init's image. But otherwise, like I think it should be fine. So you may have to come into like Docker and yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, and if that's the case, right? Yeah, you can just update your Docker file, and then you'll have to like rebuild or redeploy. So that's all. But yeah, exactly. Just change the version that it builds with, and it should update. There you go. Thank you, Danielle. Thanks for the assist there. But I mean, yeah, I'm actually not. I haven't been doing too much with it as far as like I just run it locally, and I don't have anything really like dedicated yet. Like I said, I was still working on. I mean, I probably actually will use the machine that I'm on right now to do most of my hosting for now, but I just haven't taken the time to set it up. But yeah, Docker does make it a lot easier, so don't blame me wanting to use it for that. Just trying to think. I had one of my projects running here right now. This one's not. I had a video. That video starter kit does run Docker, but I also haven't messed with it. I've seen a couple things that were pinging about init being updated, but that's right. Yes, that's true. You did. Yeah, you said you actually run quite a few. What was it? Was it it was Proxmox? Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Virtual environment. And a mail gateway. That's nice. Nice. Right on. Do you run like do you have like your own? I mean, yeah, I guess you'd have your own like gateway and all that stuff. Whole network managed. Oh man, pretty cool though. All right, what else we got? More Alex Hormozi stuff. I think that was pretty much it. I think I got through. Nice, nice, nice. That's awesome. That stuff I'm not as strong on the whole uh, distributed network and all that stuff, but super cool. It's super interesting. Do you get into like Kubernetes, that kind of thing? Do you like container orchestration? I mean, I don't know that this does this, but okay, well, that works. Yeah, that works too. That'll get yeah. When in doubt, just recreate. Um, yeah. Does this do like orchestration? Does implementation, training docs, support? More community success stories, developers. Virtual environment. Integrates the KVM hypervisor and Linux containers, LXC, software-defined storage and networking functionality on a single platform. The integrated web business, a web-based user interface, you can manage VMs. Cheap views, no way. Cheap views on Streamboo. Can't even believe it. Where's my mod setup? There we go. Manage stream. That's what I want. Sorry, brah. Respect the hustle. Wait, what's going on? I don't know how to do this. Let's see. Shield mode. Oh wait, I don't need that. I just want to ban the dude. Insane. Exactly. What a deal. What a deal. I guess this is just chat. Where's my layout? I got activity feed. Oh man. Stream manager. Oh well. Let's do one of these. Yeah, it's funny. I was actually like watching a stream about that the other day. It's hard sometimes to tell, who's real and who's not. I mean, for the most part. So, but I think it's tricky because they probably are trying to balance like getting a certain amount of like allowing people to join the platform. So you don't want to make it too difficult to join the platform because you want your numbers to keep going up. But at the same time, yeah, if you're not careful about it enough, then you make it easy to create bots like that. So it's pretty easy, to just like automate a system that can go and sign up. But I don't know. I mean, I think Twitch is getting a little more picky about that as far as needing to have some sort of validation, whether it's a phone number or an email or something. So, but at the same time, like you've got all these services where you can go spin up a new phone number and just use that off of another service. I forget what. I don't know. There's a couple different services besides like Google Voice. You used to be able to do that, but I think Google Voice does not do that very well anymore. Or people have already realized it's like Google Voice is not reliable, so you can't use it. But I forget there's like Hopper or something, some other phone number systems you can use. So yeah, it's definitely just that balance of trying to make it easy to let people use it. Yeah, or just rent phone numbers basically, right? So yeah, it's tough. There's always going to be bad actors, so you got to kind of like balance between bad actors and trusting people that they're not bad actors. But I don't know, man. Like I like the spam bots. I always wonder. I mean, I guess when you can do stuff basically for free, like you can like just run, it doesn't cost that much to run your own server where you're just spinning up Twitch bots, and if you can create thousands a day and you get 2% conversion, then I guess every little bit helps. But I don't know, man. Yeah, it's like what's the end game here? I guess like just keep trying until it works, I guess. But I don't know. If you use your powers for good, you could probably get a better return. But I don't know. Nobody wants to wait. That's the other problem. Trying to get results now. That's the goal. Need numbers now. All right. Trying to think what else. Wasn't going to cover too much today. Mostly just trying to keep the streaming habit going. Went over my brand stats a little bit. Did my activity. Did some school stuff, which is good. Again, thanks Vlad for joining and posting. Appreciate it. Coming up on our hour mark already. Any other burning questions before I might switch over to some other stuff? Like I said, I still got some development done. And actually speaking of, I guess app wise, I've kind of been running the same issue where it's like, well, how much do I, if I'm running a social media app, like how much do I want to validate that you're allowed to use the app versus trying to block from spam and that kind of thing, especially right now when it's like I'm the only one that's running the app, so like I'm gonna have to run all my own management, like admin, as far as like banning people and that kind of thing. So I'm going to be getting into this more. I'm going to be using AI for sure. One thing I guess that I have been using, which is kind of cool, is OpenAI's moderation API. But that doesn't really help with this kind of thing with spam, but at least helps with like trying to figure out what people are posting and if it's valid or not. So yeah, at least I can flag for stuff like this, like whatever, self-harm or violence, that kind of thing. So that's going to be kind of useful. And I think this API is like free, which is cool. But it's good for video, or good for images and for text. So that's going to be partly my plan. But yeah, the OpenAI API, moderation API, it's pretty cool. Where's the actual model? Moderation API. There we go. Yeah, Omni moderation latest. Yeah, like super useful, and I think it's free. I think they basically can use it to farm data based on what you flag, but it's pretty cool. It's got all these categories, and so you just send it off, and then it comes back eventually with like a response that says, here's the score, like this, scored really high for whatever, hate or whatever, and then you get flagged, tells you the category it was flagged for, and then score based on that category. So pretty cool. So I basically do that for everything in the app. That if it involves text or image, I just send it through this, and then I'll let you post it, but then I'll see what happens based on the results, and then have to come back and be like, okay, you can't actually do that. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty hard to do. Need to use AI, otherwise, yeah, it's 24 hours on. Exactly. Yeah, like I'm a little bit worried about that if it's gonna be me without I can use AI, I think, to a point to handle most of it, but eventually probably need a team. You get big enough, the numbers get too big, and then it's gonna need people like dedicated to that kind of thing, and then people just like figuring out ways around it and that kind of thing. But I mean, I don't know. I trust that OpenAI is probably pretty good at it this point, since they're they do it themselves, and so they're up to like 1 billion active users or something insane. So like they're already managing a massive amount of people. So I'm not too worried about them missing things. At least I don't know. It does kind of force you to like moderate at the same style that they're going to moderate. But anyway, the only thing is like with my app, as far as this is an Omni, it's supposed to be an Omni model, so like it's supposed to be completely modal, but it doesn't do video, which means I can do text or images. So what I'm gonna have to end up doing is actually, since we're doing video and we're trying to keep it short, so like TikTok video kind of deal, well, like original, like 15-second video. So what I'm gonna do is probably take your video, hey Molson, take your video and then chop it up into, just take like a screenshot every second, and then send all of those into OpenAI's moderation and have it check. So that way I can kind of see like, okay, like is your video good? And then, so obviously that's gonna have like that's true. Yeah, Gemini might be able to. That's a good point. That's true. Does Gemini have like do they have like a moderation? Gemini moderation API? Incorporates built-in safety features. But yeah, I mean, I know that I know some of these APIs will take a video, and as long as it's small enough. But was also trying to keep things reasonably priced as well. So that would be part of it. It's like probably easier to send in like 15 images as opposed to sending in the entire video, because I can just compress the images and send them in, as opposed to like a whatever. I mean, I'm compressing the video quite a bit too, so I usually smash your video down quite a bit to keep it under a megabyte. So the compressed version, actually, I could probably send to Gemini. So I don't know. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I guess kind of back to like the Twitch moderation. It's always the balance of cost as well. Can't spend too much to moderate because you got to operate the rest of the business, and usually security is like an afterthought. It's like, oh yeah, I guess we have to have security, but you know, they don't get like a good budget, so they're just doing the best they can with what they got. How's it going, Molson Man? What is up today? I'm on my gaming rig instead, so that's why I no more staring into the void. We got chat overlay. I'm looking like a professional now. We're getting there. We're getting pretty pro. I just opened Discord. I don't know if this is gonna crash everything. Hopefully we're good. Oh, there we go. You messaged stream this morning. Oh, for another. Oh yeah, you already messaged me. You were waiting for it. You were waiting for the stream. Appreciate the motivation. But yeah, I don't know. We've been talking about Alex Hormozi stream. That was all weekend. That was exciting. Talking about social media stuff. Talking about N8N containers. We did a little bit of that, running an updated N8N container in Docker. I don't actually. I probably should. I have like a gaming Discord channel, but I haven't set up a Discord channel for this. So I thought about it. I just figured like the school community probably. I mean, yeah, the school community is similar, but yeah, it's not a bad idea. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have a Discord channel as well. It does make it a little bit easier sometimes to just have like an actual chat and voice chat and all that stuff. So I'll add that to the list. Might make it an option. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I guess. Yeah, school is not super active. It doesn't have like a you know, there's no chat. I don't know, text chat channels or anything like that. It's really just kind of like responding to threads, I guess. More old school like forums. So I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure it's probably. Is the school roadmap on there? Roadmap. I don't know if they have that like posted somewhere, or if that's someone that they talk about. Yeah, because they do videos, but I don't know if they actually post the roadmap. Yeah, it is funny though. It's just kind of funny to see all these different platforms try to manage these kind of approaches. Hey, there's me. Like, it recommends me to me. It's like I'm literally streaming on that account. School, yeah. Real estate investing roadmap. Yeah, it might just be through the video. I don't know if they actually have it posted anywhere. Yeah, no, just other people trying to farm on top of their content. But I'm sure that's coming. Thoughts on Maker School? Yeah, I'm in one of them. I think I'm in Maker School, but I would highly recommend it. Yeah, I'm in Maker School, not his other one. He's got two, but yeah, I like Nick's content a lot. Like, I think it's probably worth it if you have the money. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's good. Like, you can mostly probably get most of the value, I guess, just from watching. Is if you watched all of his like daily updates. So if you did Nick's Arrive daily, like he puts a lot of the Maker School stuff on here. So if you just went and just watched all of these, you probably would be in pretty good shape. But if you join, then like you could actually post like your, Upwork profile and other stuff, and like he may respond and actually give you some direct feedback. So he's definitely got more experience in that kind of thing than I do. So um, I'm more the engineering side. But I don't know. I mean, I think if you have the money, I think it's probably worth it. I don't think you need. I'm in a few different school communities, and I mean they're all good, but they do start to like overlap a little bit. So Maker School definitely would probably be one of my top choices if you're gonna join one, because it's getting up there, right? It's a little pricey. I think it's like 180 bucks a month or something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the one-on-one is probably a big part of what seals it for people. Um, and he is good. Like he's very responsive in there. Like he's responded to me a couple times, and see him responding to a lot of people a lot. So that's a big part of it too. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I was trying to remember. I don't think it, exactly. I know, and especially after this weekend, like there's going to be more of an uptick. So it's definitely exploding. I mean, at the same time, it is kind of like I think it's kind of always been that way. There's always communities and stuff that are around it that just switch to different platforms. Like Alex and Sam, I guess, have also you know found introduced a new place to. Nice, yeah, the $9 plan, yeah. Um, to introduced a new place to like host the platform or host the group, but it was Discord groups for a while. That was the thing. You would like pay to get your exclusive Discord group, or pay for an exclusive Facebook group. So I think it's definitely been around, but yeah, kind of back to like the marketing is really probably the more important thing. You need to be able to market it than join the group. But yeah, it is a little crazy though. I've joined a couple. I mean, I think I pay for 3 different school communities at this point. So, and I kind of cut it off there. There was another one that I kind of wanted to join, just like, oh man, like I don't know, I can't be paying for all these. Mostly as research. Mostly wanted to see how they operate their communities, so I could get some ideas, get some examples. But yes, WAP is the new one now, right? So the WAP is just trying to directly compete with school, which is kind of crazy. Which it seems like, I mean, they're having some success. Like they're blowing up as well. So um, that was another one I was going to try out. I was going to use WAP more for marketing. I think we're going to try to maybe use that to market the app, because I know the big thing for them. I guess you're more of a content creator guy. Have you done the WAP like um, I don't know, WAP bounty kind of stuff, where it's like, hey, we need you to create content for us. You get X amount of views and we'll pay you X amount of money. So I know that's like the big thing. So I was gonna have the Wave app. I was gonna try to push to maybe try that out. See if we can do some content bounties. See if we can get people to create some viral content for Wave. Get things going. But yeah, I mean, it's smart. I mean, I guess, yeah, those guys, the WAP guys, at least have spotted what Alex is doing with school, so they're trying to do the same thing. So I don't blame them. It's a good idea. WAP. Create a WAP. WAP payments. Is this just a Stripe wrapper? Registration. Interesting. $2.7.30. Smart. Yeah, very smart. The global is, I know, a pretty big one. Man, that's kind of crazy, actually. Getting pretty legit about this. Okay, you had some people wanting you to do some clipping for them to promote their WAP or whatever, but most of the time they expect a ton of volume for low payment. I mean, that's kind of what I figured. It's kind of the same thing for I don't know. I was seeing something like, I can't remember, 10,000 views for like $10 or something like that. Like they seem pretty low as far as what they were paying out. So yeah, WAP. I mean, it's pretty new. I mean, I'd only heard about it, earlier. I'd heard about it last year. I don't know. Probably it's not been around very long. It's probably just been this year, actually. I know it was a Brett Malinowski thing. How do you spell that guy's name? Brett Malinowski. There we go. Yeah. He and I think he and Aman Ghazi kind of teamed up to create this platform. But yeah, run across a couple of his videos in last couple of years, and yeah, they've been grinding, they've been getting stuff going. So that's what. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I guess maybe more of like $1 per head of marketing. That would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I forget. I think Nick Sarayev actually was looking at WAP, and because he was looking at doing the same thing for. I think he's when he was trying to blow up his Instagram channel. And Nick was looking at WAP, and maybe it was like $1 per 1,000 or $1 per 10,000. So pretty low volume, or as far as like low payment. But I don't know. I've seen the same thing as I've talked about on Upwork, where it's like these guys want these like massive systems, and they want to pay you like $20 an hour to build this thing, and like the requirements just like keep going. They like go all the way down the page. It's like, come on, guys. Like, I mean, I guess there's people out there that'll do it, but you get what you pay for. So pretty crazy. Learn how to make money online. Yeah. But I don't know. At the same time, like it works for some people. Like if you're not making much money and you got a lot of time, then it's probably worth grinding for a while. This is crazy though. Build and automate your own. Step-by-step path to make. Oh, okay. Race ready. Okay. Facebook agency ads. Man, so crazy. AI and automation. There we go. Automation flow. So I don't know. May try it out at some point. See what we can do. Selling like a boss. So many options. So many things to do. Okay. Yeah. Man. Actually, I was curious about this orchestration thing. Nice. Discord automation flows for $4.99. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's good low price. Got their man. That's pretty legit. Nice. You got their React library. They're good to go. Works with Slack or Stack Slack. Let's go. What are their other tools? Yeah, orchestration. What was the other one they had? Docs. Oh man, they've got an app store too. Yeah, this is pretty crazy actually. Nice, yeah, good for them. Naj, happy Monday. How's it going? You want to whop with us? We're whopping right now. Where did that screen go? I lost what I was looking at. They had another tab that I was curious about, but can't find it now. Off payments? Yeah. Registration fees. I guess that was all I was looking for. Okay, that's just. All right, cool. We've gone through it all. Wop, 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 wop. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Immediately go to the documentation, even it's not necessarily coding related. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I can't help it. It's like as soon as I see documentation, it's like, all right, I got to check it out. Transaction fees. And it looks like they're even using like your standard documenting library. I don't know what this is. It's like, yeah, I was gonna say it's Mentlify, right? Yeah, this is your Mentlify. Exactly. Yeah, I can't help it. I was like, wait, how does this actually work? I want to see the docs. Instinct. Yeah, exactly. If it's out there, I want to check it out. Get an API key. Pop dashboard developer. Come on, guys. Couldn't even invest in what's that called? Screen.studio? Studio.screen? Screen share. Screen Studio, which I need to use. I bought this thing. I was like, oh, this thing's great, and I have not been using it. But it's super nice for clean demos like this. So surprised they didn't go for something like that. This was like all the rage. I feel like this was all over X for a long time. Anytime you see anything on your feed, people will be doing their clips like that. Engaging screen recordings. Pretty cool though. All right. Still going at this point. Why not? It's only 11:30. I'll be right back. All right. Share stream. The best kind of stream. There's an open source version of the screen record? Screen Studio? Or that'd be super useful. There's always an open source version. Nice. What's that? I guess we'll probably find it. Open source. Screen Studio. Cap. Oh, that's for open source version of Loom. There we go. All right. Is it there you go. You can always rely on Hacker News. Screenrecorder.me. Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only thing. Like if you need a way to host, probably, right? I don't know if Screen Studio generates links though. It's a good question. I think Screen Studio just formats it nicely so that you can reuse it, but not like Loom. Loom kind of captured that where they gave you a place to host automatically. Saw one called Cap. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this one, right? Cap.so. What do we got? Am I lagging? Is that what? It's probably, yeah, I'm probably pushing my graphics card at this point. Okay, so this is definitely a loom. But if it combines, it does both, that would be really awesome. And lets you edit. Yeah, that's funny actually. I was just using Loom the other day, and my free trial ran out, so they won't let me edit looms anymore. I have to pay to be able to edit. Oh man, probably I'm lagging pretty bad right now. Getting choppy. Oh, not too bad. Just the video's choppy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Just set up your own S3 bucket and then dump to it, and then add your domain. I mean, I kind of wondered about that because I was thinking about that. That's like, well, I guess there's really no reason to do Loom if you could just dump stuff into your own. Yeah, make it a cap link. Yeah, it looks like you just set up your own S3 and then host it yourself, and then you're good to go. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I don't know I have to like look up my egress costs again. So depending on how much traffic you're getting, you're gonna have to pay for it. But I don't think it's bad. I know Supabase is like 9 cents per gig. But yeah, the platform itself is free. S3 is free, I think, to a point. You can do a little bit of storage for free. Yeah, there you go. Okay, standard for frequently. So S3 standard, point or two. Oh wow, man, that's crazy. So for 50 terabytes a month, it's 2 cents per gigabyte. And I mean, probably use the free version of Supabase or Cloudflare. Exactly. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Cloudflare R1. I saw that too. That's apparently a very good free solution for hosting. Like it's really generous. Cloudflare R1. D1. Nice. Gwen 32B. Plans pricing. Here we go. Wait, I don't think that's what I want. Stream. $5 per month. Hundreds of minutes. Yeah, that might be it right there. Is it R2? Okay, yeah. It's like, wait a minute. Cloudflare Stream. $50 a month. Cloudflare Stream and Cloudflare Images, up to 500 images or 10,000 minutes of video. Don't give me minutes. I need data. I want the numbers. You guys are better than this. Come on. But I mean, $5 a month. Okay, I don't want to sign up. R2, zero egress. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, S3 compatible API. Gives you add flexibility, no egress. Yeah, that's crazy. Content pricing helps for resources. Never have to pay for egress for data access from R2. Wait, what? Never? That doesn't seem right. Cloudflare R2 lets you to store large objects of unstructured data without the costly egress fees. How? How does that make sense? 10 gigs a month per 10 gigs per month of storage, and then a million mutate. operations. What's a class A versus a class B? Mutate state versus read state. Okay, so just read versus update. Okay. Wow. The glue between multiple cloud providers to build the next generation of conversational AI. Nice. I totally forgot about R2. I saw that the other day. Yeah, yeah. I bet you can use the free tier for like a while. Well, there you go. Man, yeah, Cloudflare becoming becoming a bit of a backbone for the internet, which is also a little scary sometimes, centralizing a little bit. But I mean, hey, that's crazy though. So for free, you could host your free Loom videos. So not bad. Hey, C Films, how's it going, man? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? It's been a while. I know, right? Yeah, Cloudflare is out here spoiling us. Been using it for 6 months. Yeah, that's cool. What I was trying to figure out, doing great. That's good to hear, man. That is good to hear. How's your website going? I know you're doing the C Films website, but yeah, that's crazy though. You could definitely host Cap with that, and you'd be all set. Probably take like a day or two to get all that going. That'd be nuts. Because maybe the only thing I was trying to think is like, C Films are going well. That's awesome, man. Good to hear that. Good to hear. The only thing I guess I was thinking is like people might not recognize. I mean, it would be you'd be linking your own website as opposed to Loom. Loom has built enough like goodwill that most people will probably recognize the Loom name when you have it. So I've been using that on Upwork. Like I'll send a, whatever. When I send my thing, I include a Loom link. Like, and that's what Maker School, he suggests that. So I got that from him, as far as like when you do your Upwork contracts, include a Loom video. But anyway, as long as you don't have any kind of like scary domain where you're hosting your video, so I could do my whatever jpeters.dev/video or whatever. But man, yeah, that's crazy though. But yeah, back when I was trying to figure out what to do with Loom, Loom is a video platform where they give you like a little plugin so that you can record a video, and you could just like quickly record a video on your laptop, whether you're doing like a screen share or whatever, and then they host the video for you. So it just gives you like a place to publicly host video quickly. Trying to get away from having to jump into a bunch of Google Meets or whatever. You can just create a Loom video real quick, share it, and people can watch it. So that's all. It's basically just like a super fast video share. But this Cap is a open source version of Loom, so you don't need to pay for it because Loom got bought by Atlassian, and now they want to charge you for it, or charge you more for it than they used to. So I have Loom somewhere. You've probably seen it if you've been around the internet a little bit lately. Let me see if I can find my browser. So many windows. All right, let me add this to OBS. New window capture. I don't know, browser 2. Okie dokie. And there you go. Wait, I want to show that one. I don't want it above my camera. Okay, cool. But yeah, this is basically the Loom. Where am I at? Yeah. It just gives you a place to like host a video, and then they give you a little like plugin, Chrome plugin, so you can just like quickly record your video. So that's all. I think it's basically just they figured out, hey, we could just make video recording really quick. So that's all. They capitalize on that. So pretty straightforward. But yeah, pretty cool. Um, that's a good question. I don't know if you can upload to. Yeah, Cap I hadn't heard of until today, so that was new for me. Loom, I think you can. I think you can download your videos and then you could upload them to YouTube. But usually, you can use Loom for really short videos for free. So if you like under 5 minutes, but then if you get past 5 minutes, then you have to pay for it. So depends on what you're trying to do, but it is convenient for like quick meetings and stuff. Can you download? I don't even know if you can download video. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know if you can go if you can do YouTube with it. I think they want to keep their Loom videos on Loom, and then you share from Loom instead. So probably not for YouTube. Three of my viewers are not on Loom. Oh, okay. Somebody comment on my video? Weird. Okay. They didn't accept my Upwork proposal, but they commented on the video, so I guess that's something. All right. What else is going on here? I think Upwork will get mad at me if I switch, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah. So that's cool though. I might look into this cap setup. This is legit. Good suggestion there, Danilo. You're killing it. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, maybe you can download then. I guess that's true. I think I downloaded one the other day because I think I saw a really long Loom video that I wanted to wanted to check out. So, um, I would hope so that at least you could download your own video. But man, no, for sure, man. I totally forgot about R2. I'm gonna look into that more because that was definitely one that when I was digging around for Wave because I was like, all right, if I'm gonna do TikTok style video, like I'm really worried about burning through egress because I'm gonna have people just like swiping through video, and I'm gonna have to pay for you have to pay for every one of those videos that gets loaded. So there's definitely like some optimization that needs to happen there as far as like streaming the whatever properly streaming the video because I'm sure TikTok doesn't load the whole video. It's probably like loading part of the video as you preloading parts of the video, so you're not like totally burning through all your egress. But yeah, I think Jim and I had mentioned that it's like, well, you could just stick with S3 for now, or stick with Supabase for now to make it easy because you're already using Supabase because like Supabase is just wrapping S3 buckets, and then it did recommend R2. It's just like it's another source though to have to integrate with. But man, this is awesome. This could be really very very useful. And it, like I said, I think Supabase charges 9 cents per per overage on egress, which is literally like 3 times R2. Yeah, not R2D2. This is R2 Cloudflare R2 global object storage with 0 egress fees. To a point, it's not 0. I mean, it's 0 for a little while, but you get past it, then you get egress fees. But yeah, this is great, man. You said Danilo, you've been using this for a while too. What do you use R2 for? What do you just storing your own stuff and being able to access it through that? Easy migration services. They get like, yeah, we will help you get your stuff off of S3. All right, gotta check the documentation. Do they use Mentlify too? Oh, they don't. Helps to store large amounts of unstructured data without the costly egress. Cores, public buckets. That's where we're at here. R2.dev. Wow, nice. That's cool. Custom domains, caching, access control, TLS. Add your domain to Cloudflare. Back to the ecosystem. Connect everything to our system instead. get you wrapped into everything else we do. Just storing some videos and images. Okay, cool. But for personal use. Okay, cool. Oh, you do? Yeah, you use an old school hosting service for C films. What do you do for that? Do you do your own local storage or uh, Amazon S3, or just host it on YouTube? I mean, I kind of like just doing that. So you can just upload unlisted videos to YouTube and host them there. Yeah, this is crazy though. This is good stuff. Was Cloudflare? They weren't the ones that had the. No, that was CrowdStrike. The ones that had the massive issue not that long ago. Oh, man. Hosting.com. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that works. It does sound old school. Hosting.com. Very straightforward. So I have I think I actually still have an account with Hostinger. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the only problem is if somebody figures it out, you can share your unlisted video and you can go go to whoever has access. But I mean, hey, they're doing it for free. Well, you're not sharing anything too I don't know, too sensitive. A2hosting.com. That sounds kind of familiar. But hey, yeah, exactly. It gets the job done. Yeah, that's what's crazy. I feel like there's kind of this whole other open source world where you can get into like really cheap stuff and really a little bit more manual, but also more, secure. Yeah, exactly. Can't complain too much if it's not costing too much. Yeah, I was trying to remember. I was listening to a podcast the other day with Tim Ferriss, and then I forget the other guy's name. Man, he's really cool. I like him. I ended up buying his book, but he was talking about just like trying to get off of like the dependence of Gmail and Google and all that stuff, and try to just host your own email server and hosting your own website, and how there's like some pretty cheap options out there that are more open source focused and friendly. But at the end of the day, does what you want it to do. Definitely understand you're paying for convenience usually. Like Google's already got me hooked in for I think $80 a year. Yeah, exactly. I mean, right. As long as it gets the job done, as long as it's reliable, then that's all that really matters. Especially like once you've got it figured out and you're comfortable with it, then it gets the job done. Man, I can't think of what it is though. Yeah, email. I think is email's gotten like really hard. I set up Amazon SES, and I think it's still. We haven't had a lot of traffic, but like I needed a way to be able to reset passwords, and so I needed a password or I needed an email service to be able to send the emails, and like that's a pain. I mean, they still delay my emails by like 5 minutes because I still haven't made it. I'm still like gray listed because I haven't sent enough emails. But that email's gotten like way harder, which makes me like I don't know, makes me appreciate like I've been using Beehive for a newsletter, and have to respect people to go and set up an email system, like a newsletter system, because like that's tough, like having to manage all the tags and everything, and like the domain reputations and all that stuff. Like I do not enjoy that. I don't know how those guys do it, but I am grateful to them for doing it. It is a pain. Email is not fun. I can't remember what it was though. It was heard of cPanel. That sounds familiar. Yeah, it sounds familiar. Hosting platform of choice. Hey Isaac, how's it going? Saw you saw some activity over the weekend in the community as well. So appreciate it, man. Appreciate you staying active, and thanks for stopping by. I really wanted to donate the 200 bucks. I thought about it, but that's a lot of money. I couldn't really swing the $6,000 right now. So even as a tax write off, that's what I was saying. I had I don't think my business credit card has that much credit yet, so unfortunately can't justify the tax write-off yet. It's tempting though. I mean, I guess I have today. If maybe I can call my bank today and be like, hey, I need to increase my credit limit so I can do this. So they might. I've had it for a while, so tempting. Did you? Did you buy 200 or donate rather 200 books? Get your access to the super secret Alex Hormozi system. cPanel is good. Use it for a long time. Nice. Yeah, it sounded familiar. Web hosting. Yeah, for sure. $26 a month. What are we doing? Are we doing like VPS? The conductor. Nice. Yeah. Surprisingly, this is built into StreamYard. So as much as I was being frustrated with StreamYard, they actually had this pretty nice built-in feature already. So all I had to do was turn it on. So it's getting the job done. So StreamYard came through for me, at least for now. So we'll get to fancier implementations later, but this will work. No, bro, same situation. Drops very good tips on the live. Yeah, exactly. I think Vlad was talking about that earlier. I only watched the live stream for a couple hours. I mean, I caught like the beginning of it on Saturday morning, and then I was waiting to see who the special guests were going to be, and then then I kind of once I realized like, oh, this is going to go on for a while, so I kind of stopped watching the stream, and I was kind of checking in during the day, but I didn't want to go back and watch the rest of it because I had other stuff to do over the weekend. But yeah, after it was like 7 hours, 10 hours long, I'm sure it's like full of stuff. He was doing his live interview stuff, which is cool. So anxious to go see what other kind of value he got. One of the other AI automation guys, Jack's Automation, he sent an email where he like recapped. He like did a nice long bulleted list of everything that was talked about on the live stream. So I was gonna check that out too, see how well he covered it. But pretty cool though. Yeah, we were looking at that earlier. He's not streaming live. I thought he was gonna be streaming again today because his the bundle's still going. We got time. We could still buy $6,000 worth of books today. But I guess he's not gonna live stream it today. Next time. cPanel is included in hosting.com. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you said they used to be. Okay, that's cool. I mean, yeah, what are we doing? Are we doing like VPS? Okay, yeah, cloud VPS only. Yeah, VPS would be all right. That'd be nice. Took the transcript. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Did you record the transcription? I kind of thought about that. It's like, oh man, could probably grab the whole well, yeah, I guess that's true. You can just go pull it, can't you? It's like just here, right? Show transcript. I can feel it lagging because of how long that transcript is. It still kind of blows my mind that this is just right here. Like you can just like, here you go. There's the whole thing. Turn off timestamps. Good to go. So yeah. Anything good? Did Gemini find anything cool? Keep thinking like, yeah, just have that run every day and be like, okay, this is what Alex says. What do I do? She just goes to show you. It's all it's all about taking action. Also, Mr. Conductor, welcome back. Are you back from vacation? Are you still vacationing? Yeah, Alex is definitely full of good advice. So that's good. Found some good advices. Back to the grind. Right on, man. Awesome. But able to sneak off and be distracted by some streaming. See an American white shark. It would be at AWS. Nice. There we go. That's right. See lots of AWSs out there. I mean, I see a lot of AWS, but yeah, maybe not so much the shark version. It's good though. I like it. Oh man. What time is it? It's 1:42. This is good. This has been a good stream. You guys are gonna make it difficult to jump off here. Getting some good engagement. I appreciate everybody hanging out. It's weird. X is the one that has the most viewership right now, but not a lot of activity. 24-hour stream win. Yeah, for sure. I mean, why not? Why not? I might plan for that a little bit more, but yeah, I never got to it on the gaming stream, so I mean, might as well do it on the tech stream. It bring in the new meta. I don't know if yeah, exactly, yeah, the new tech subathon. We'll show Alex Hormozi what's up. I'm gonna do my own 24-hour live stream. I'm gonna lock in. Uh, Actually, that's a good question. It it was it was like telling me about needing. It's like, hey, you've unlocked monetization options, so I probably need to go turn something on. A pretty happy person, PHP. Very nice. I feel like that's pretty rare. I don't think a lot of people are pretty happy people that use PHP. Maybe Laravel. I know Laravel guys are pretty hardcore about it, or whatever. Laravel supposedly helped PHP a lot, but JCon live in Las Vegas. Oh man, now we're talking. Do sell out some arenas? I mean, that'd be legit. I would happily host a convention in Vegas. That sounds great. Check the box. Yeah, maybe I gotta find the box. All right, let's see. Let's see what I got. It was yelling about it the other day. Hang on, we're gonna figure this out. Here, we can we can live stream the process. You guys can double check me. There we go. All right. I don't think I'm sharing anything that would be compromising. Channels and videos, profile settings. No, that's not right. All right, actually, I'm nervous. I don't want to show. I don't want to like reveal something by accident. I'm gonna take it off here. Part of the cool student society. You're definitely part of the CSS. Absolutely. My channel. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Monetization. There we go. Okay. Jumpstart your streaming community. Boost your stream with tools. Monetization onboarding. Here we go. All right. Oh, they probably want me to fill out my tax information again. That's probably what's happening. 6. What's my birthday? I'm old. Old. All right, that one. Confirm email. I don't have a legal company name yet for my business. I did it right this time, and I didn't set up a business without really making any money. Make me fill out all my W-2 stuff. Like I have a print button here to agree to the monetization system. Royalty tax interview. Looks good to me. Feel just smart with JavaScript. I do. It's true. Yeah, that's a good fit for sure. You have to do a tax form. Are you older? How old am I? I'm 37, so I'm getting up there. And it in automated tax return stream setup. Yeah, now we're talking. I mean, there's real value there for sure. Set up a new company last week. You did? Really? What company did you set up? What are you doing? You feel totally smart with TypeScript. TypeScript makes me feel kind of dumb still. I'm still adjusting to TypeScript after all this time. So older? Okay, all right, you got me beat. All right. So I'm up there. I'm maturing for sure. I know most of these guys. I'm older than most of these guys in the chat, but that makes me feel better. Someone with a little more wisdom in the chat here to back me up. Let's see. Tax information. Authorize. taxcentral.amazon.com. Yeah, I'm gonna set up my tax profile. Wonder if they're gonna be mad that I've actually done this twice. I am a U.S. citizen. DBA, don't need to do that. Not showing this one right. We're still looking at cPanel right now. All right, cool. W9, let's go. Good deal. Okay. What is that? Is that the what's his face? Is that giant waffle? That's right. Le Toucan has arrived. What do you think the most clear coding language? Oh man, that's a good question. I don't know. As far clear as in like easy to understand, or what do you mean by clear? Service tax interview. All right, let's do that too. Open up the service tax interview. We're working on this conductor. We're gonna get monetization happening this stream right now. Hey, we got a W9. Let's go. Submit. Cool, cool. Pog. Clear can mean many different things. That is true. That's what I was asking. Cash rules everything around me. Exactly. That sounds familiar. It's very deep. Very deep there, Naj. Continue. Payment method. We'll use your payout information for validation purposes. You'll receive a payout when you reach the affiliate status and have reached the payout threshold. Okay. Let's do it. Crap. Oh wait, I'm good. I'm not showing that one, am I? Gotta be careful about this. All right. Yeah, I'm not showing that browser. Where'd Twitch go? Not Twitter. Close. Twitch.tv. I guess I'm not really revealing anything crazy on there either, so I guess we're good. Okay, where's my monetization system? Cool. Set payout method. Can I just do like PayPal? That'd be nice. Cash rules. Wu-Tang Clan reference spotted. There it is. Yeah, that's like I it sounded familiar. Done so many W9s in your life that I'm tired of it. Oh man. I have not. Can't say that I have. I'm slowly adjusting to to not the W2 life. The conductor. Did PayPal worked out well for you? Cool, cool. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when's your return? When's your triumphant return to streaming? Also, yeah, I don't know. See films as far as like clarity. I don't know. Clear language. I do like Go quite a bit. As far as I mean, that's like my basically like the new Java. So I'm definitely biased towards that. Or I used to like Java a lot. Python's actually pretty clear. Like Python's kind of more because it's more scripty. It's a little more like easy to understand, I guess. So I don't know, one of those two. I have to think about that though. Direct deposit, ACH. Oh yeah, I can just do PayPal. Oh, but it wants a different account. Can I change that? Can I do Venmo? Actually, Cash App. You know, I'm a Cash App kind of guy. Does anybody actually use Cash App? Kind of like don't actually know anything about it. I just feel like it kind of came around and it was like super shady. But payout method under review. See if we'll take it. Pete, am I Pete? Is that Isaac? Are you talking to me? Wait, is there? But yeah, I guess if you're talking to me, I left my job. When did I leave my job? I'd been 10 years. I'd been working for 10 years in software. And I don't know. I just decided I was about to turn 11. Did 11 years in software. I was about to turn 35, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. I'm gonna take the chance to nice. You dog. Those currently. Got it. I got you. Yeah, yeah. Should have known. Should have known. Nicely done, C Films. Nicely done. But yeah, Isaac, I left my job, I guess, after 11 years because I kind of decided like I was ready to try it on my own, ready to see if I could make things happen on my own. And I mean, I had a decent amount of money saved up, so and I didn't have like a family or anything that was depending on me. So I was like, okay, I could take the leap. I could try things on my own for a little while. Figured I was going to regret if I didn't try making it on my own. And I've been following a lot of, the business stuff. I had been listening to a lot of Alex Hormozi stuff. So that was definitely part of it. So I was like, all right, like I got to go try it. And I felt like full-time job was kind of burning me out. So it was like, I wasn't going to be able to do anything with a full-time job. I was trying to hustle on the side, but like it was tough. So it's like, you know what? I kept joking that I was going to retire by 35. So I kind of did. Like, all right, I'm going to retire from full-time and do my own thing. Inspirational. That's good. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, we're out here. We're out here trying. Haven't made a ton of money, but I'm still living off of investments. So, can't I mean I still can recommend a full-time job is probably a good idea. I learned a ton. I definitely wouldn't be here without a full-time job. So a lot of value there. It's the slow play for sure, but it's the safe play. Nothing wrong with it for sure. I just was ready to change it up. I wanted to try something else. All right. Speaking of, 30. Okay. It worked. Monetization onboarded. I think we're good. Monetization, let's go. Payout. Change method. Spendable balance. If you enroll, you'll be able to spend your payout balance on Twitch as spendable balance. So okay. So is that like, hey, you get money on Twitch, let's make it easy for you to just turn around and use that money back on Twitch. I think that's what's happening. Like just convert my bits into somebody else's bits. Quit your day job. Go for it. Listen to Mr. Naj here. That's right. Out here giving the real advice. Yeah, I mean, if you're particularly one that likes adventure, likes to likes to just wing it, then yes, you could, and you don't have a safety net. Yeah, go for it. Just go ahead and quit. But I quit when I had a safety net. I did some math, and I was like, okay, I can make this last for a while, even if I don't make money. So that was mostly what made me decide this. Like, okay, like I can swing this. But hey, it can be motivating as well. If you don't have any money, then it's like, all right, time to get serious, time to get real. Okay. I think do I need to turn something on for monetization? I tricked these poor Twitch saps into letting me do monetization, so I think I'm good. Can I sub to myself? Is that what's happening right now? Oh, that's right. I get a tier 3 sub to my own channel. Man, it's been a minute. I think we're good, Mr. Conductor. I think monetization. Good call, man. I totally forgot about that. I saw they sent me a thing about that the other day. They're like, hey, you need to set up monetization stuff. I thought they were trying to just get me to like do microtransaction things. See the full benefits. One step towards becoming the top streamer on Twitch. Number one. Although I don't think I really want to be that. Seems like it comes with a lot of pain. I would I'm good at just kind of chilling. Is there anything else I need to do here? There's my stream manager. There we go. Done that for 6 months ago. Wait, done that 6 months ago after 14 years of financial services. Oh, really? In the same boat? finally, after 14 years, decided to do your own thing. Is that why you started your own? You just filed your own business not too long ago, there, Danilo. And is that Pog? Is that the Pog emote? Pog champ. Pog champ. Hey, okay. Oh man, I didn't get the notification. Peep that flare, yo. Thank you, Mr. Naj. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. With the sub coming in already, throwing down some dollars. I appreciate it. Maybe we'll stick with it this time. Actually regularly stream here. You know, peeping that flow. Alejandro, very nice. What's up, cool cat? Thank you for stopping in. That's it. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. YouTube monetization. I don't know. Great question. Do I need to set up something with that too? No, YouTube monetization. No, that takes a long time. There's I think the super chat stuff I think is actually pretty low barrier. So I'm way off as far as monetization for YouTube. I still need I think 1,000, maybe 4,000. No, 1,000 subscribers. So I'm getting close. We're at 831. And then, or no, I only need 500 subscribers. And then I need 3,000 watch hours. I'm at 1,000. Actually, that's kind of crazy. So I'm actually a third of the way there. So that's cool. But I think super chats and stuff do start to kick in. So that'd be kind of nice. Supers. Yeah, I don't know what the monetization policies. Yeah, because I think at least with that'd be kind of cool. So I don't have to worry about the actual like monetization, full monetization itself. So that'll be next. But hey, at least we've hit monetization on Twitch. Channel is officially profitable. Thank you, Naj. You are MVP. The new number one. What's up? What else do I need to check here? Start your earning journey on YouTube. Connect to store. There we go. Members. Yeah, it's not really telling me. It's just like telling me that there are these things, but it doesn't say how. Continue to grow. Yeah, I think I just have to keep going. I think I need 1,000 subscribers, and then 3,000 is for the super chats, memberships, and shopping, and then 4,000 for watch page ads. Okay, that makes more sense. So yeah, I mean, John, if you want to go ahead and watch a bunch of my videos just over and over and over again, that'd be great. We'll get to monetization. It's going to happen. Hey, brain damage. Thank you. Thank you for the prime. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Molson out here moderating. 13 messages. What happened? 13 messages were you sending? Hype train? Hype train just started? Whoa. Can we get the hype train? I got a timeout. Yeah. I mean, I trust Molson, so you probably needed it. Getting too hypey in here. Ah, nice. Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you, Danilo. That is me. Sir, yes, sir. And Alejandro. Oh, Alejandro. Nice, man. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Thank you. I recognize that profile picture. We're getting up here. Shouldn't. Shouldn't. This is good stuff. Good stuff, everybody. Hey, there in the first bit cheer. Thank you, man. You are the conductor right now, brain damaged. Where's my brother at? He's still asleep. My brother's like the king of lurking in streams. Need to get him on here. I don't know that I've ever had a hype train before. This is new. This is exciting. Cheer one. Cheer one. Nice. It's good stuff. Yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate it. We're getting real. It's getting real in here. I need to I guess I could probably just not have that off to the side. I need to fix my camera positioning so it doesn't look like I'm looking off too much. It's above, it's like currently above the monitor. So it's like I'm normally kind of it's looking down on me. But that's also a little bit of a social hack, right? It makes you feel like you're looking down on me, makes you feel more important. So that's the mental game right there. But man, yeah, getting the YouTube channel monetized would be pretty sweet. That's one I have not done in a while. What do you think? Build a SaaS like a solopreneur with a team. I mean, I feel like hey, another cheer. Thank you. Man, I think the build a SaaS like a solopreneur. I'm pretty heavily, AI pilled, I guess. But I feel like you can solopreneur pretty far these days. I think you could definitely. Really, the only thing you need to do is this. Like, you just need to do marketing, like, to be able to get your thing to work. So, you look at guys like, Levels.io or Levels.io. That's not him. That's him. But with enough platform, you can definitely solopreneur your way into some pretty crazy stuff. So I definitely like that approach. I've been a little overcommitted where I've just gone straight into. Yeah, it can be hard. Yeah, for sure. It's hard to find a good idea to create a SaaS. Yeah, it's hard to find like a really unique one, I think, at this point, because pretty much everything has been done. But if you can do it well and you can do it better, then then you can win. If you have more distribution, then you can win. Back to like the the WAP thing or whatever. If you can find a way to get your thing out there, it's getting to the point now where it is more about the brand than it is about the thing. So like there's probably other services that do something really well, but if they like you, they'll probably just use your service. Especially now with like the AI stuff and everything is becoming commoditized. You can build a SaaS app in a day. So like, why would I use someone else's SaaS app if I could use your SaaS app, kind of thing? Definitely applied to more physical products, I think, for now. Like Amazon has kind of have created that situation where it's like I can buy 18 different water bottles, but I'm going to buy the water bottle from the guy that I like, I guess. So same thing with the SaaS, I think actually is probably going to happen where like I could use a bunch of different SaaS apps, but I'm going to go with the SaaS app built by the person I like, probably, but I don't know, that's probably a little bit different. Kind of back to like the Slack versus Teams thing where it's like, well, if I can get something that's cheap and it does what I need it to do, and it's close enough, like it's close enough to the expensive one. So that's also probably going to be one of the strategies there. But I don't know. But also like trial and error. I don't know if this guy still has his huge list. He has like 100 things that he did build, and then yeah, here you go. Yeah, okay. So I was thinking, yeah, this is going to get harder, but like he has 70 projects that didn't work. So as long as you keep trying, a couple different ways to go about that too. I did not clearly probably you find an audience first and then you build the tool, as opposed to building the tool and then trying to find the audience. So that's definitely like a smarter way to go about it. So if you can build just like an email list of people and then make the app when you know that there's a bunch of people that already want it, as opposed to spending 7 months building an app and then hoping that people want it. But I don't know if you guys have seen Ideas Browser. Idea Browser. Greg Eisenberg has some pretty cool stuff too. He's the like big marketing guy right now that's been blowing up on kind of everything. He's super heavy on X, and then he's also on YouTube a lot. The Startup Ideas podcast. But he's got this kind of cool website to kind of help with that specifically. I think this is probably what's going to happen is like trying to find more and more really like specific like niche things and then build around that. So I don't know. This website could actually be really useful for that, for trying to spot. He's like already trying to spot trends, yeah, and startup ideas worth building. So I don't know. I mean, that this in itself could probably be a thing we could just do is build one of these each day and see which one takes off. What's the secret nowadays? That first you verify and people interested in the service, and just after that you start developing. Yeah, exactly. I think at this point, like, I think that things move so fast, and you can move that fast, that like that probably is really the approach that it should be now, because you can get away with it. You didn't used to be able to get away with it. You used to had to build. It took forever to build the system. So you'd waterfall your way into an application and then market it a ton to try to get people to use it. But now I think, yeah, you can totally get people to sign up. You can sell it before it even exists. As much as that pains me, I don't like. I've been on the other side of that, where things have been sold and then I'm told that it's like, hey, we sold this thing, you need to build it now. Like, oh, okay, well, we don't do any of that yet. It's like, yeah, well, they don't know that, so we got to build it. So that is not ideal, but it's different, I guess, when you're the one that's in control. Like when you're a little bit more aware of that process happening, you can think about it before it gets sold, and you can be ready for it. So, but yeah, no, I think that is definitely where we're at this day and age. Is you sell, and then you build. That's how things happen now. But it's, yeah, not fun when you're on the other side, when you're being told that it's been sold, and then you have to build. So what exactly? I'm not actually reading what this is. Is this AI hallucination detector for enterprise, protect companies from costly AI? That, I mean, yeah, that sounds great. That sounds really hard. Hall guard embeds directly into your existing workflow. So I don't know, something like that. That's kind of rough. Can we just do a bunch? Idea database, idea leaderboard? Yeah, that's what I figured. This guy is a marketer through and through, though. He's not gonna give you much for free. Features. Ideas, idea of the day, idea database. Okay, so you just get the idea of the day, and then you don't get to do too much else. So I don't know. This is a pretty cool idea, though. I mean, it's a great platform. Which one of these is that really all you get? Idea of the day? Can't do an idea database, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe we can. Okay. Trade to corporate career bridge. Okay. AI powered collectible verification platform. Stitch Sense protects sneaker resellers. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, collectibles for sure. Hot. Elder Echo, voice first reminder system for seniors. Nice. Yeah, there you go. Gotta keep those seniors reminded properly. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh yeah, I gotta get my Twitch overlay stuff added back in. So I had it set up for another system. I gotta get it back on this one. So I get notifications of stuff. So I was just checking. It's like, hopefully nobody's done anything else. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I think there's a lot of fun stuff to be had here, because yeah, you could definitely build a lot of this stuff probably. Well, I don't know about that. Like I am a little bit cautious still about the fully vibe coding. There's usually like something in there that's like, oh yeah, it's really easy to just go ahead and build this. And I do feel like that's kind of the other side of this, is that it feels like it's super easy to build these kind of things, and then you start digging into how they actually work, and it's like, oh wait, there's some API that doesn't exist that they're like, oh, they just kind of glossed over, like, oh yeah, just connect this to that, and it's like, oh, you can't do that. Or you need to go through the whole setting up, like, setting up like authentication, and setting up a database, and all the infrastructure to like build these things out, which AI can definitely help you do, but it turns into a decent amount of overhead. And then Supabase is like huge, though. I mean, you can use Supabase to really kind of make a nice foundation for a lot of the stuff, and then you're just back to the marketing thing. So that's usually the problem. Like, you can build the tool, but you got to go find the audience for it. So yeah, powered field service optimizer. Field service businesses bleed revenue through scheduling disasters. But I don't know, a bunch of ideas on here. Could be worth checking out if you're going to go the SaaS route. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to try to build as many of these as possible. See what Greg's picks are. Nope, got to be paid only. What's the pricing? How much is he charging for this? $300 a year? Man, finding the idea for you. Or the Pro Builders Command Center. I don't know. That could be fun. Maybe that's a strategy for later. Invest $1,000 to build a bunch of idea browsers. Greg would love it. He would love it if we went ahead and built a bunch of stuff out of his database. But we'll see. Oh man, this has been good. This has been good. It's a good stream today. 2 hours 13 minutes. It's good. Oh man, yeah, it's almost 12:30. Gonna have to probably switch off and go get a workout in, and I gotta do some Upwork stuff and app stuff. So gonna have to switch to some other stuff, but we'll see. I might, can see what I'm doing on the development side of things, and could potentially get some vibe coding happening on here. GPT. I know I switched back to auto since I started charging for GPT again. I'm letting Cursor just pick the models for me, and it's been doing okay. I haven't done too much lately. It still was trying to convince me of some weird Android stuff. It was still a little bit wrong on some Android stuff last week, so that was a bit of an issue. It definitely convinced me that I could just plug in a string of a JSON, and yeah, I'm trying to do some Upwork stuff. I have one contract open, but trying to get a couple other contracts just to kind of get some revenue coming in while we're building momentum in the school community and on the streaming platform like this. So and my Wave app that doesn't make any money. So gotta bring in some income from somewhere else for now. But yeah, Upwork is the next thing. I got to reply to a client because he was just getting back to me today. So got to do that, and we're gonna do some AI automation for that. So that's gonna be the goal for the afternoon. But yeah, could share that. Learn how to use Upwork. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. I was trying to figure out, like, this guy's pretty cool as far as like this guy that I've been working with. Fire in the community. Join us. Thanks, man. I appreciate the promotion. It is much appreciated, man. But yeah, I'll have to see what I can share on Upwork. It's pretty straightforward. Again, I don't know like how much I can share as far as like how it works and stuff. I know they're getting kind of like picky about that. So, but yeah, happy to talk about it as much as I can. So, yeah, I know somebody had talked about Maker School, so like one of the other communities and stuff. He's got his whole strategy. I've been following that a little bit, but really, it's kind of just about building a good profile and making sure you look pretty good. And then, I mean, definitely my advantage for sure is like I can say that I can throw around terms like Salesforce and look a little more legit than some others, even though my profile is pretty empty. So that's basically what I'm trying to farm at this point. Get actual activity on Upwork. So yeah, thank you. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I was gonna say I can show mine, I guess, real quick. I don't know. Let's see. I gotta switch my browser here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I haven't added a ton. I need to add more portfolio stuff, and I haven't done a video introduction either. So, I have probably some certifications I could throw on here. Nothing that's like super relevant. I'm not actually like NADN certified or anything like that yet. I definitely can connect my LinkedIn, I guess, if I haven't done that. But got halfway through there. I got one guy to reply, so that's good. I think part of the meta right now is like for a while, Appify has been hammering Upwork to bulk find jobs. So I think Upwork has had to really kind of lock down their stuff to make sure that their website's not getting completely hammered by bots. But yeah, I mean, I think as long as you basically fill out your profile, I mean, I'm definitely geared more towards the AI automation stuff right now, just because I don't know, I feel like that's like the easy stuff to do. I may actually get into more software stuff too, because I've seen a couple things on here too where it's like, that's like not a bad software, not a bad like thing to code. So can look for that. But mostly like I am trying to go for like the higher ticket stuff, and a lot of these things are looking for like $30 an hour. So that can be a bit of a challenge. Yeah, let's see. I bet. Yeah, there you go. Budget $50. I mean, some of these also are just kind of like placeholder values, I think, where they're not really sure what to price it at, so they just kind of leave it and kind of see what kind of proposals they can get. So let's see. So these guys actually have paid. Yeah, they paid $50 an hour. All right, so I mean, like $50 an hour that's actually not bad. So yeah, they say $50 fixed price, but I think they just mean expert to create a workflow that sends Gmail notifications into Slack. System should filter for important emails, post clear messages into the Slack channels. Experience in Zapier, Make, Google Apps, script is required. So automation, make.com, Zapier. So like that's pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of scope here, so it's just that would be a bit of a gamble. Just because if you get into people that are asking for a ton of stuff, or they start like changing requirements as you're working on it. So like that's actually not a bad one though, and it looks like review wise they're pretty good. React Native, there we go. Zapier, GPT. So that one's actually not bad. That'd be probably worth applying. The also problem is like I've applied. I don't know. I haven't done a ton. I've been kind of applying here and there. But yeah, here you go. Make.com specialist for $10 to $25 an hour. And I'm guessing this is probably just like, then they just have usually your AP or your chat GPT generated summary that they copy and paste. So then they're just like, oh yeah, we want to connect to Google Sheets, Gmail, OpenAI, JSON parsing, of course, flow control, sure, help implement human in the loop review system. Yeah, sure, that's like just a node. Avoid duplicate calls, managing. So those are not bad. As long as, again, I always look for stuff that's like, if they're trying to connect to, as soon as they say SMS, I'm like, I'm out. Like, I don't want to deal with Twilio and that kind of thing. So, but yeah, we can definitely go over Upwork a little bit more. Paid trial, innate and SFTP, go high level lifecycle sales tagging, potential 1K follow up. So these guys might be doing $50 an hour, but yeah, you get into like some kind of crazy ones. I mean, that's not bad. Cycle active. Okay, so they're just giving you their steps. Normalize phone to. Oh, wow. All right, that's pretty specific. Yeah, fixed price $50 an hour, one time trial follow ups for $250. So I don't know. Just depends. From 48-hour delivery. Okay, yeah, they want you to deliver it in 2 days. Oh, throwing in fancy terms like idempotency. Look at that. Rate limit handling. That was definitely a GPT generated proposal. 101 live coaching flow troubleshooting. This is more kind of what I've been shooting for. So figured I can do the live coaching thing. I like that. So I might actually apply to that here in a little bit because I don't think I've applied to that one yet. So I don't know. It's definitely kind of all over the place, but some of these are pretty good. $3 to $210 an hour. There we go. They're looking for a CTO. So if somebody wants to be a CTO, Playwright, I'm not super familiar with. Stripe, I've used a little bit, but not like probably to the lengths that they want to do. Yeah, most automation gigs on Upwork are boring. Copy paste Zapier flows. We're not doing that. EIN entity engine. Oh man. Okay. CX flows, refund intercepts, cobbler routing, Slack ops, browser automation, Playwright runners, retries observability, payments, KYC. Yeah, geez. All right. That's they got a lot going on here. And it ends Zapier flows to Stripe, Airtable, Shopify, Notion, and Slack. Man, Dockerize Playwright, Puppeteer. So yeah, you can scrape stuff, structured logs, ergo, error taxonomies, retries, back off, Slack alerts, dashboards. Yeah, okay. So there's a lot going on here. But I mean, hey, if they're actually being realistic about it with like $210 an hour, they're gonna go full CTO. So ship clean, get locked in, scale with us. There we go. All right. So if anybody's looking for a full-time job here, you're all set. That'd be kind of cool. Pretty legit. I mean, like this kind of stuff makes me a little bit nervous. It was like, oh, they usually pay $13 an hour, but and they're in Australia, so could be a little bit of a timing issue there, scheduling problem. But yeah, I don't know. There's some cool stuff on here, so kind of back and forth on this. So anyway, more to cover on Upwork for sure. Definitely if there's some interest. So that's good feedback. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think this is a super solid stream today. So thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. This was a good one. I'm probably going to call it for today though, and be back at it tomorrow morning if everybody's going to be around. Be cool to see you again. But yeah, again, thanks for the community activity too. So yeah, definitely like Vlad and Isaac and Danilo. Thanks guys for hopping in and chatting, posting stuff. Been awesome. We'll continue. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. And if not, I'll see you in the community at some point too. I got to reply to some stuff still, I think, in there. I think I got most of it, but yeah, and some YouTube stuff. So yeah, exactly. See you on school. Definitely look into like a Discord or something as well. I know somebody was asking about that, so we can have something maybe a little bit more active than just outside of school, like actual chats and that kind of thing. So all good feedback. So I appreciate it. Thanks everybody. Yeah, probably be back on tomorrow around the same time-ish, 9-ish, 10-ish, Central. So awesome. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with the Discord. Okay, good to know. Get people chatting. So all right, thanks guys. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for the subs. You guys are awesome, Mr. Dodge and I think Brain Damage. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. See you later.